All right, hi Dennis.
Hello.
Welcome to a beautiful day in Vancouver Harbour. What are we about to do?
We are going to circumnavigate Vancouver Harbour.
Using only transit plus this suspiciously shaped rolly roll.
This will somehow get us onto the water and buoyant.
All right, here we go. Oh, it's got the Nova Nugget door. We're in this nice bus lane now. Oh, and trolley buses. Gotta shout the trolley buses. So we have a totally separated thing now. Oh, this is wonderful. Oh, so we don't get a bus lane over the bridge.
That's right. In theory, we just jump to the congested part, and now generally this part flows better.
That was not
That's
bad.
always the case.
I need to start saying this more in videos, but like Canadians take the bus. Look at this. This is like a nice full trip. We're just in the woods right now.
Is it like noon? It's
Right.
like the middle of the day.
Holy moly, this is like Pittsburgh core, the way the bridge just shows up. Wow. Look at all those buildings. Are we considering this to be the western edge of Vancouver Harbour? Are we cheating a little bit?
A little bit.
Okay.
A little bit. On this segment, there are more people on a bus in the evening than in cars.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Listen to that, the stop request is an actual bell. Thank you. Man, we are really a liability with this thing.
Really, I'm a little bit more clunky than I was hoping.
So is the rapid bus actually less busy than the local bus?
Oh yeah, it's super. This is like one of the less busy routes on the North Shore because it doesn't go to like downtown, right? It still does link West Vancouver and North Vancouver, and it's on a corridor that's like poised to grow with lots of development and stuff. It was also just to make sure that West Van and North Van got a rapid bus.
Sure.
You know, as opposed to sending another one to Vancouver and everyone's like, oh, Vancouver.
Oh, a rapid bus. Look at this livery.
Do it.
It's a beautiful bus.
It's that tree.
Oh, all-door boarding?
Yeah.
Oh, nice. The doors make the SkyTrain door closing sound.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. So this bus is actually quite empty. I was like seeing and thinking it was busy, but actually the back is like, oh,
It's pretty empty.
This is very verbose. Please think to remember who these seats may be for if they're here. But this bus is empty enough that we can hang out here for now.
Yeah.
This whole corridor is some pretty cool, like missing middle, 3-4-story apartment, mixed-use buildings. In Vancouver, I mean, we're gonna talk about a lot of urbanism stuff, aren't we? It's just when you're in Vancouver.
Can't help it.
Oh, this is, okay, now I'm just like foaming out. This is like the perfect bus stop. It's a floating bus stop. There's a protected bike lane behind it, a sidewalk, a bike share station on the bus stop. Are you serious right now? The C-Bus is amazing, by the way. It's just like the best ferry. I do really like the kind of like 90s modernism of these buildings.
It's a real vibe. You see a lot of that around here.
We have a transit signal. We get to go before the cars.
Yeah.
Oh, also I get to grain elevator foam. That's very exciting. All right, so this is Phibbs Exchange. This is a new bus loop. Thank you. Are we actually close to the harbor right now, or?
Yeah, you know, kind of behind those buildings is the harbor, and then
Okay.
the second Narrows Bridge is behind those trees. You gotta use your imagination a lot.
Here are the culturally significant plants for the flora foamers out there. Is it all these? Or?
I guess so.
So my Boston brain looks at these and is like, oh wow, this is cool. There's like development near the bus loop. But my new Vancouver brain is like, no, these should be 80 stories tall.
And the land values are so high, and it's so desirable, and we're like a 25-minute bus ride from downtown. And you can see towers going up in this area,
Yeah.
but they're just not quite at Phibbs Exchange. I don't really understand why.
Dollarton Highway to Deep Cove. 212's a nice number.
He was posing for you.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Oh, this is a different bus. Oh no. All right, we're heading off. We're definitely now in the territory of like the less frequent, like suburban routes. This is half hourly.
This is honestly some of the most beautiful suburban places you could ever dream of living. So it's pretty high in land values, but yeah, it's gonna be beautiful.
And we're gonna want to see this window. This is where the harbor is gonna be, which is the point of this video.
Purportedly.
This is not quite the beautiful suburbs you promised so far. It feels like a lot of corporate office parks.
It's corporate office parks, but there's traffic. 41 miles.
2400 block. Oh, okay, that is a beautiful fire station, I do have to say.
So now we're actually in Tsleil-Waututh Nation. The bus passes through it.
Cool.
There's a few indigenous businesses. There's a housing development that's somewhat dense. And then you can see SFU up top on the hill there, Simon Fraser University.
Isn't that a mountain?
Yeah.
I actually want people to weigh in on this because when I mentioned, it was in the CBC interview actually, I mentioned that SFU was on top of a hill and the interviewer got upset. She's like, no, it's a mountain. People usually get mad at me for calling mountains hills.
Right.
This is the first time someone got mad at me for calling a hill of mountain.
You will never get it right, Miles.
No,
Whatever you say.
And I realize now I mix it up even now.
Whatever you say, someone's going to give you some kind of fun.
So these now are just some super nice houses, but I've actually seen a couple people waiting for the bus, which is just impressive to me. Like in an area like this.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's still a pretty short trip downtown. Like, you're not spending more than 40 minutes together. When I was working at TransLink and answering complaints from the public, one that we would get constantly from this neighborhood is people wanted the frequencies of the bus to be higher because they didn't want to spend a long time waiting at the bus stop because of bears. They were afraid of bears attacking them at bus stops. Yeah.
Is that a genuine going concern?
It's a little bit over the top.
Okay.
Over here. Welcome to Deep Cove.
Oh, wow. Come on. There we go. Oh, this is, wow, it's just a little town.
Yeah, so cute.
Thank you. Man, this is idyllic. Look at that, it just ends, it's just mountain.
Stupid idiot, that's a hill.
This is neat, and it's also like apartments above. I'm impressed that there's, I mean, it's not dense, but it's dense.
It's like a picture book.
This feels like Europe, now that I think about it. This is like some Italian village. Holy crap, this smells amazing.
Honey's Donuts. So this is Kate Winslet's donut place. Okay, so generally, how do you feel about donuts?
I had one in preschool, grew up across the table, and it was traumatizing. That's the one time I've ever had a donut.
How are you feeling leading up to eating this donut?
Well, the problem is that it smelled really good. I actually offered, I was like, maybe I'll have to try a donut.
Shocking.
This just feels like bread. It feels super. Should I go for it?
Yeah, go for it.
It's honestly excellent. Oh, that's fantastic.
Stop the presses.
Oh man, some people are going to be really impressed with that. My parents will be really impressed with that. That's really good.
My wife does not think this is one of the best donuts in the region. She will also be shocked that this is the donut that turned you.
It's oily, but like in a really good way. Like it's moist.
Yeah.
It's incredibly moist. That's amazing. It's really funny to see the big buses like poking their way through here. It's pretty impressive that there are, what, 2 bus routes out here?
Really frequent service to this, you know?
To this. And right from downtown, too. So what are we doing now?
We are going to paddle from here, Deep Cove, to Belcarra to continue the loop around the harbor.
Oh my God.
That is the fastest way to do it. And in fact, if you did live in Belcarra and wanted to commute to North Vancouver, paddling would be part of the fastest transit trip. Assuming, of course, you have a kayak that you can bring with you on transit, or maybe stash in a bush somewhere, but the transit way is much more fun.
Okay. Hey, sorry for the interruption, but while I was in Vancouver, I did a talk with the fine folks at Movement about Alina and I's trip across Canada using only buses, and it should be available now on their YouTube channel. If you don't mind spoilers for that video, I think the talk was very funny and good, and Movement does great work, so it's good to support them anyway. So go check that out if you want. Now about... This is some insane multimodality happening right now. This is so DIY, man.
I got this kayak on Facebook Marketplace for 130
Canadian dollars.
I'm realizing now I probably should have brought like a bathing suit and like, you know, like not sneakers.
I'll give you mostly just.
Oh, pretty luxurious.
This is meant to be a bike trailer. We just carried it here, but you can also hook it to a bike, and you can also just assemble pieces.
Wow, wow.
There.
So where does this go?
I don't know. I'll figure that out as we go.
Okay. Oh God.
Something like that.
Where are you gonna sit?
Yeah.
This is really new territory for this channel.
Maybe you should be in the back seat,
Okay.
and then I'll be on the front seat and paddle, and you can just get content. It's really not.
You sure?
Yeah.
Okay. I feel like I'm doing nothing.
Some of these homes are so posh that they have little private funiculars.
Are you serious?
Yeah, maybe we can spot them.
We can see a funicular over there. So it's not technically a funicular, it's an inclined elevator.
What is the difference?
A funicular has 2 vehicles and they counterweight each other.
I am so sorry I didn't do that distinction.
But that's okay. I mean, it's still very cool to see. Man, there's a direct bus to downtown Vancouver from here. It's just crazy. This is like such a ludicrously nice day. Like it's the perfect temperature. I would honestly go swimming if we didn't have a task to do.
I mean, I'm not gonna stop you.
Are those little jellyfish in the water? Oh, I think you might.
I killed that one. But
You did. Well, they're kind of dead to begin with, aren't they? They're really strange creatures. Are these ones that you could pick up or no? I'm not gonna try it. But.
Yeah, exactly.
Is this a ferry?
Oh, that's a good question.
It's kind of. I am a ferry passenger of the Dennis Ferry Company, I feel like.
You know the channel What on Earth Is This?
No.
Great channel. There's a ferry in a part of Berlin that is a guy in a rowboat. And
No way.
Runs, like, the schedule is extremely limited, but for whatever reason, the city like maintains it.
Wow.
I guess this is more of a battle ride.
Yeah,
I
this
will
is.
come. If someone calls me and says, I want a ride from Dviv to Belcarra, I will go.
Okay. I'll put your number down below.
Please.
Where are we in relation to the harbor? Like, is that not the harbor out that way?
I'm gonna say no.
Okay.
We make the rules, right?
Sure. You know, if this is a ferry, I gotta get a wake shot. Yeah. I will admit, I felt like a bit of a pariah getting on. I had to step in the water.
That's true.
But there aren't any cars, so at least I'm like not a pariah relative to anything else.
You know, the vibe I was getting from the like audience, like the other people on the beach, was like, oh my god, that's so cool.
They were impressed.
They don't even know what we're doing.
No, they don't even know what our task is.
They would be even more. Sandbar Isthmus, originally registered in 1907.
Oh my god.
See BC Assessment website, www.bcassessment.ca.
They're citing their sources.
Wow.
Okay, but we're not going on the sandbar, right?
Oh, that beach is beautiful.
Yeah.
Trespass on it's so bad.
We can't. Signs say no trespassing. Okay, so up ahead we can see the public beach. We're gonna be hailed as heroes when we come in.
Absolutely. Applause, tears. It's gonna be something.
Are you Miles in Transit and Dennis Agar? Dennis the Planner?
Avast me, mateys!
This trip really isn't helping the trying to resist the urge to move to Vancouver feelings.
Whatever are you talking about? I would never try and sway your decision one way or another.
All right, we are arriving at the beach. Whew, nice.
Great.
All right,
What's the time?
38 minutes.
Oh, okay, that's
So actually like 41 minutes.
yeah.
All right, well we just missed a bus, so we have 27 minutes.
Great. There are worse places to be stuck than Belcarra Park.
Oh, good one. That is
Yeah.
extremely portable.
There we go. This is a customized rig here.
Mm-hmm.
You might notice the slight jankiness of these coat hangers used as like wheel guards.
Oh, okay,
Pretty
yeah.
proud of that solution.
As an update, we only have 14 minutes till our bus now. So that's kind of a perfect layover.
There's bathrooms, there's water if you need it.
Yeah, bathrooms, huh?
Sometimes ice cream, but you know, there's stuff.
You say bathrooms?
Bathrooms, washrooms. I guess kind of interchangeably. I go for
Okay.
washrooms. That's like my main.
Okay,
What do you say?
I say bathrooms.
Bathrooms.
Now it's time for a bathroom review. Woo.
Oh yeah.
Now it's time for a bathroom review.
Woo.
All right, there are bears in the area, so you gotta be careful.
They better be careful of me.
Oh, okay.
That was my little attempt at patrolling.
I really appreciate how this trip is showing us just the multitude of the TransLink bus system. Oh my god, a TransLink bus stop.
Oh, we're not the only ones.
Oh, good. Notably, even out here, we have the great graphic design, and we still have Braille. Even out here. Wow. I mean, we are really out there now. Moody Sutton. Oh, but it's a low-floor minibus, so you'll have an easier time getting it up, I guess.
I'll do this there. There we go. Thank you.
3900 block.
There's no jiggly ramp, but these chairs are pretty jiggly.
Yeah, because you can't have a minibus unless something's jiggly. And yeah, these are quite jiggly. That is crazy. I feel like it does not capture on camera how beautiful that is. The sign is saying Bedwell Bay Road at Flagstop. You take a system as busy as TransLink, I did not even know it had flag stops.
I mean, you get out here, you're not going to put up all that stop infrastructure. Thank you so much.
Thanks a lot. Oh, nice.
Very challenging.
Oh man, this is a hell of a place to wait.
And we'll let him go by first, and then we'll go to that stop over there.
Oh, okay, see, there's a stop right there. That's very helpful. But yeah, so I guess this is just a flag service. You just wave down the bus anywhere.
So we're at the entrance to a beach that's like really popular on summer days, and the parking lot gets full at like 8 a.m.
And yeah, so now we're waiting for the 150, which goes closer to the water. And
Slightly.
pretty substantially. And it's only in the summer that it comes out here?
Yeah, that's right.
So we really lucked out by picking to do this in the summer. Well,
Absolutely.
the kayak trip would have actually been really miserable any other time.
In January, it would have been a little bit harder.
What? It's a rapid bus? What? Well, you were right that they put these on whatever they want.
Pretty much.
This is weird. You don't see the 150 like up in there. And ultimately, we're not going to be on this for that long either, because Dennis found another route that gets closer to the harbor while also letting us see a ghost town.
Yeah, we're gonna go stand in a ghost town for like 15 minutes or so.
Of all the places to get busception, this is a pretty crazy one. Thank you. Jeez Louise.
Welcome to Ioco.
That was a very short ride.
Hey, let's walk back to the 181 terminus.
All right.
On the no sidewalk / maybe kind of a bike lane.
Okay. What's the story here?
So this is Ioco, Imperial Oil Company, Ioco. The name of the town is based on the fact that there's like an oil facility just over here, and it was ferry in only. You could only ferry. And so they had a town for people to just live there rather than just constantly ferry back and forth.
Right.
Eventually they built a road, and I think they just didn't want people living next to this fossil fuel facility. So they eventually shuttered the town. But yeah, you can see that sign, Ioco Town Site Heritage Conservation Area.
Oh,
There's
yeah.
some like plaques over there.
History!
And this is where the 181 terminus.
No way. Ioco School. It's all boarded up.
Dude, we're like a 15-minute bus ride from the SkyTrain.
Oh my God. Did not know we were that close. Wow, look at this. There's a whole like self-guided walking tour you can do. This is also a gnarly shelter.
It is a ghost town after all.
Yeah.
A ghost town with half-hourly bus fare.
Look at this. So this was the manager's house right here. It's nothing now. This is like Centralia, PA or something. Like they didn't leave anything.
Have you visited there?
I haven't. It's actually transit accessible, and I would like to do that someday. It's like a half-hour walk from the closest bus, which is not bad. Look, they had a May Day festival. There's so many people. All right, I'm gonna run up and see what the next block looks like. So you let me know if the bus gets here.
Sounds good.
Oh yeah, look at this. There's more houses. Like who's ever gonna use this street? There's actually a house in here too. All boarded up. It's so quiet now. Here's our bus making the loop. We're trying to figure out when this town was vacated. Sorry.
It's all good. The town never really grew back after World War II. And apparently the Groceteria served its last meal in 1975. So at that point, there was nothing left.
Only 15 buildings left, according to this.
15 buildings left. But the city still hosts an Ioco Ghost Towns Day, the first Sunday of every October.
So honestly, I mean, if it's on a half-hourly bus route, if you're in Vancouver, this is a pretty cool place to visit. I wish we could spend more time there, but we have a task. And yeah, this route goes slightly closer to the water than the alternatives, so we had to take it.
We transferred twice to make this happen.
It's kind of funny, we've been traveling for a couple minutes really, and already the houses are really nice now, by the water. I feel like things are suddenly starting to get a little dense here. So the other buses would go that way, but this is the unique part, I think, right? And this is slightly closer to the water.
Slightly, yeah.
Slightly.
We're about to go into like this beautiful park on the waterfront in Port Moody. It is the original terminus of the Canadian Pacific Railroad.
Now that is
Really? Not
Railroad
Vancouver?
Ended in Port Moody first. And then the owners of the railroad secretly bought a bunch of land in Vancouver and said, ooh, actually we want the terminus to be there beside all of the land that they own that all of a sudden had value. And so Port Moody kind of was a jilted kind of lover of the CPR.
Yeah. We can glimpse the water back there, and it's a nice dog park right here. And I don't think there are any dogs on camera, but there are dogs in there. Oh, is that the original railway station?
Yeah, I think so.
Homo Museum.
Port Moody.
Oh, I think like postmodern.
Yeah, I know.
All right, here we come into Moody Sentry Station. Sorry, Canadians. I know you actually spell it that way. Thank you. So the really faithful thing to do would be to get the 160 from here, right? But we kind of lost track of time, actually. The kayak took longer than we were expecting, and we slept in this morning. And we have like an appointment we have to get to tonight. So unfortunately, I just get on the SkyTrain. Yeah. I feel terrible about it.
It'll be nice. We make the routes, right?
Yeah, I guess so. I do really appreciate that it's a 90-minute pass on these. So like, I've been getting free transfers ever since the kayak ride. Got some history here. This is actually the first scheduled train of the Pacific here at Port Moody. So we should also point out the West Coast Express comes here, and that would be the true closest thing.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, the truest. But it's very hard to get on the West Coast Express. The
Right.
schedule is like 5 trips a day.
Yeah, and it's outbound only right now for the evening rush, so we couldn't fit it in, but it makes me feel better about taking SkyTrain. At least we wouldn't have gotten the most faithful way anywhere. So is this the part where we can glaze SkyTrain for being the greatest thing ever?
Absolutely. Look at that headway.
2, 4, and 7.
Are you gonna take the foamer seat?
If there's no one up there, which it looks like there isn't. Oh wait, it's literally just a foamer seat. What? I feel like I'm on a thrower. I didn't know it was genuinely just like one foamer seat. This is amazing. This is of course a driverless train.
Yeah.
Which is why it's able to run so frequently. Some really good development here.
This is Burquitlam.
Burquitlam.
Burnaby and Burquitlam.
So that's BC's slogan, huh?
Pretty blunt.
So we gotta take the Expo line into downtown. Will this be? All right. We are successfully on the Expo line. Oh God. This is my favorite part of SkyTrain. This drives me nuts every time. The super elevated curve going under the highway.
Yeah. Highways which will come down.
Really?
Yeah, they're not seismically safe.
Oh, based.
Yeah, and they like prevent all this development. So there's eventually a long-term plan to tear them down and put towers.
Wow. I really love this exit at Burrard. It just feels like the greenery is so cool.
It's really cool. Although the fountain is always subpar. It used to have like a dolphin and a like water thing.
Okay.
And then there was like a shower head, which
Yeah.
is very janky. And now there's a cone and a log.
Oh, wow. All right, well, we are back where we started. The seaplanes are roaring away. Did you learn anything?
It took longer to kayak than I thought, and the setup and takedown was pretty annoying. But I still think it could be the fastest way for someone in Belcarra to go to North End. It's a very like narrow use case, but it's transit. I think so. What do you think?
I don't know if it's transit. Well, I thought the transit was really cool. You can take transit to a ghost town. You can take transit to a really cool town. Many cool towns, lots of development. Yeah, and sorry that we couldn't actually do the whole bus trip along the harbor.
Yeah.
But we gotta get to our appointment now, so.
Indeed. Duty calls.
Surprise! We're on West Coast Express. No one said we had to circumnavigate the bay in one go. Yeah, we're by the harbor very explicitly right now. This is the closest you can get besides being on that track that looks to be not super well used. So yeah, we wouldn't screw you like that. Don't worry, we're doing this for real. I have to say, this is very spectacular. Like, this is the closest to the harbor we've been, I think, this entire trip, pretty much, besides when we went over it on the bridge.
And aside from when we were in it.
Oh, that's right. So is that where we were earlier? Is that where we started our kayak ride?
The opening that's starting to open. We paddle across that.
Wow. The fact that it's such a warm day and there's still snow-capped mountains back there is nutty. Here's Ioco, which was the oil company that created that ghost town. That's their refinery. All right, so we've made it to Port Moody. This is where our bus dropped us off last time. We've now officially circumnavigated the bay using only transit plus kayak.
It's done.
It's done. We did it for real, and if you have problems, let us know, I guess.
Yeah, put it in the comments.